My head. This place literally kills me. Angry men yelling at their cell phones, which I imagine has someone just as loud and upset on the other line. The constant racket of metal shaking through the tunnels before hearing ear-wrenching brake sounds. All the while, I'm surrounded by disgusting, loud, scurrying people. They writhe around like mounds of roaches. I've always felt super disconnected from the human race. The way they just swarm these tunnels made me feel alien because I've never been more uncomfortable. My ideal situation is at best lounging at home binge-reading old books and drinking coffee in my bubble at home, away from the loud hustle and bustle of society. I enjoy my bubble. It's safe and smells way better than this lip-smacking greaseman sitting beside me, inhaling her disgusting chicken sandwich that reeks of spoiled meat and mayonnaise. I just kept my head down to avoid any opportunity for eye contact to trigger any conversation. Finally, I make my way for the door, and of course this car is filled to the brim with people just like the station. I feel like I'm working my way through walls of wiggling maggots. Everyone is unaffected, even when I'm literally shoving my way around to find a seat. The smell of cheap cologne and fast food is enough to make me gag. As I pass, I try to keep my head down, but I can't help but see the collection of overpriced slacks and shoes paired with corporate dresses and toe-crunching high heels. The idea of living like that makes my skin crawl. Did I really have to be surrounded by every sleazy business tycoon on the planet today? I guess the job fair came my way. Lucky me. Oh wait. There. An empty space. I pushed my way through the fat, jiggly torso till I managed to force myself to my seat. Even with my space, I'm so uncomfortable. Even though no one is directly talking to me, the chatter filling the air, along with loud music devices and revolting chewing sounds, drills into my ears like a power tool. The slurping of sodas and triple-dipped half-and-half chai latte chinos and iPhone text sounds molesting my ear is enough to make me scream. The banter in this CEO trash fire is so loud I can barely think. This is a fucking nightmare. The whole cab goes quiet. So quiet that the tension forces me to look up. Sorry. Nothing. No additional response. No reaction. No reply. Just a blank stare from literally every person in this train. Something else is wrong. The faces look warped and poorly put together. Everyone has this smooth overall texture and everything just seems painted on or printed. How didn't I notice this before? I have to get out of here. I stand, and the band of freaks do the same. I panic, feeling my hands climbing up at the immediate feeling of danger. My teeth feel hollow, and my mouth is going dry. My anxiety is taking over, and it's getting hard to control my breathing at this point. They are coming closer, and I want to just get up and run, but my legs are jelly. I can't move. Please, just go away. Fuck, they are hideous. Just fat, smooth faces, if you could even call it that. No eyes, no mouth, just the poorly placed impression of what should be a face. They start rubbing their greasy hands over my face, making strange moaning or chanting sounds. I'm revolted by the smell of them. It's like I'm bathing in a sea of spoiled chowder under a smog of noxious gas. I have to do something. I try to push them off, but there are too many of them. I cave in and fall to the floor. They're encapsulating me in a shroud of bodies. The fluorescent lights of the train can no longer break through this mob of monsters. What is going on? I thought I was about to be Play-Doh food and they just leave me alone. Before the doors closed, I scrambled on my feet and began leaving the train as well. I don't care what stop this is. I want out of this subway and to walk home at this point. As I walk down the quiet hallway, I can hear my footsteps echoing along with the flickering ticks and snaps of the fluorescent light tubes dimly lighting my way. I can also hear something else. Yes, I can definitely make out more feet pattering in the distance. The closer it got, the more I could make it out. Like distant, faint chattering. I start to pick up speed till before long I'm running at a full sprint. I know it's them. They changed their mind and they want to suck the skin off my bones. Fuck that. I start to see a gate at the end. I book it as hard as I can until I slam into the metal bars of the gate. It's locked. I see the creatures marching towards me. I can feel my nerves crawling up my throat, choking me. My heart is beating so fast I can hear it beating against the back of my chest cavity. I didn't do all of this to be cornered and slaughtered in the shitty subway. I'm not gonna let these things kill me. I can't. I dig through the trash can beside the gate in hopes of something to pry the gate open. As I dig through the sludge of rancid food and soda cans, a hypodermic needle stabs me. I have no time to dwell on the fact that I may have hepatitis or worse. So I rip the needle from my hand and continue rummaging till I find a metal thermos. I start bashing at the gate lock, but it's useless. The creatures are moving in on me. I'm so sick of this. I just want to go home. If you want me dead, then fucking finish me here. I'm tired of running. Do you fucking hear me? The mob moves closer, unaffected by my words. When they come in range, I start swinging. Each blow that lands sends more animosity out of me. I can no longer see anything but red. My hands feel like they're breaking apart, but I can't stop striking them as they try to take me. The overwhelming adrenaline takes over, sending me into a rage so strong I lose control, screaming and swinging with everything I have into these floppy suit-wearing freaks until... silence. The overwhelming force of those things are diminished to piles of bodies and gore. With the rage leaving me, I feel nauseous and my head starts ringing before my mouth is flooded with bile. I empty what's left of my stomach before collapsing to the filthy cold ceramic floor as everything goes black. Hey, I need help. No. It's those things. This time they look like police officers made of silly putty. They look wrong just like the rest. Hey, do you see what I did to your friends? The mock officers move closer as they start to emit this strange sound, like a mixture of radio static and gargling human voices. I charge at them with my weapon before gunshots are fired, sending bullets flying through my body. I fall to the floor, feeling a puddle of blood slowly silhouette my body. As they come closer with their shiny black muddy shoes tapping closer to me, their faces changed. They look different now. Once they got close enough, I could see them. No blurry-faced monsters, but the faces of men.